You're not running a Fortune 500. You're not a content empire bro like Gary Vee or Alex Hormozy. You're not a tech startup with this team and this war chest. You're trying to break 10K a month. And that's a huge milestone. That is a real checkpoint, not just because of the money, but because of what it does for you, what it says to you about you. It's a confidence checkpoint. It's the moment when you say, okay, this is real. I can do this. The reason you're stuck below that number, you're still trying to play the wrong game. You're playing someone else's game. You're playing with someone else's playbook.
And if there was, could we afford him? No. Then what the f are you talking about, man?
If we try to play like the Yankees in here, we will lose to the Yankees out there.
So step one, let's redraw your scorecard. Look at how seven-figure businesses operate. They might be aiming for $84,000 a month, right? That's going to give them $1 million a year. So $84,000 a month, let's say a $1,000, 1K sale, that's going to need 4,200 leads a month at like a 2% conversion rate. 84 sales, that's a ton of content, automation, time, and ad spend in order to generate that. You're going to need moving parts and people in order to accomplish that. You're not there. So let's reshape the game for the game that you're playing. Think of it like your handicap in golf. You go play golf with someone who's really good. They're going to give you a few strokes. Right now, we got to figure out what those strokes are for us. You're not chasing 84 sales a month. You're chasing a handful, maybe only a couple to get to that 10K a month. So let me show you what break 10K a month actually looks like based on your pricing. So let's look at scenario number one. Let's say you have a $1,000 offer, 10 sales a month, right? Where you're going to need 500 leads a month, 2% close rate. It's kind of average, kind of typical. I don't care what the online guru experts say about 33% close rate, 50% close rate, 80% close rate. In reality, where I live, where you live, in the real world, a 2% close rate from lead generated to close is real. That is good. That is average. That is typical. So you're going to need about 16 to 17 leads per day to do that. So then your focus is you're going to want to do a mixture of direct outreach, referrals, warm leads, people that are already familiar with you, with your brand, with your offer. Scenario number two, let's say you have a $5,000 offer. Now you only need 2 sales a month or 100 leads a month or 3 to 4 leads per day. That's a little bit more manageable. Here you want to focus on deep relationships or your Dream 100 and invite-based conversations. Now, scenario number 3, let's say you have a $10,000 offer. A lot of people watching this probably are up in that realm actually, more high ticket. Well, now you only need 1 sale per month, which is probably going to be about 50 to 60. So that means you really only need 1 to 2 leads per day. And so the focus here is your Dream 100 referrals and invite-only conversations, because that gives you 1 sale, and then that's your whole month, finding 50 to 60 of the right people that you know exist, that you can help. One of them's going to say yes. And then there's your 10K. Now, scenario number 4 is, let's say it's $200 offer. So now it's a little bit more low ticket. Well, here we need 50 sales at a minimum for a month, depending on how low ticket we go. And that's going to be 2,500 leads a month or 80 to 90, maybe even 100 leads per day. And this is really where you want to focus on having some ads or a content machine, which is going to take time, and it's going to take money, and it's going to take know-how and strategy and some tech knowledge. So what's the takeaway here? If you want to break 10K, the best play is most likely in the very beginning to get to that number is going to be direct outreach. It's not waiting on leads to roll in. That means that you probably need what I would call a target 1,000, or Chet Holmes has a dream 100 list. Depends on if you're going more B2B or B2C. So you need that target 1,000 or dream 100. Have that list built and ready. That becomes your biggest asset. That becomes where you want to play at, instead of online, on the social media platforms, and in the algorithms. You don't need 10,000 leads. You need a handful of the right conversations. So write that down. What's the number of conversations you need to have? That becomes your new par. You track that, not follower count, not views, not vanity metrics. Step 2, build daily like that is your job. This part's simple. You don't break 10K a month by tweaking your brand colors or brainstorming taglines. You break 10K a month by doing the work that makes you money. Here's your daily checklist. Number 1, promote an offer. Don't have an offer? Create that offer. And I'm not talking about an offer of, hey, buy from me. The offer is how to get into the conversation. So what's a question that they have? What's a challenge that they have? What's a problem that they're trying to solve that allows you to help and step in before they're actually ready to buy, to build some trust, to build some credibility with them. And that is the offer that you want to put out. That's the kind of offer that I'm talking about. Think of it as trying to get a date, not trying to get marriage. Number 2 is go talk to someone who might buy or refer. If you don't have anyone in your list that is ready to buy, then you need to go talk to people that can help get you in touch with people who might be ready to buy. So that becomes a conversation that you're looking to have every day. Who's ready to buy or who might refer you? Number 3, follow up with someone that you already spoke to. So again, in the beginning, that's going to be tough if you don't have any leads coming in, but that's when we circle back and start having conversations with the people that we already had conversations with to deepen those relationships or to get more context about what you can do to help them, or that they start to see you as a credible person that is not just going to disappear. Because if you're still there during the marketing and follow-up phase, it subliminally sends a message to them that you're going to be there during the work phase when they want to, when they're going to use you. So like if someone's trying to hire a contractor to come out and remodel their kitchen, and the first time they don't get a call back right away, the second time they're a no-show to the appointment, how comfortable is that person going to feel hiring them to actually renovate their kitchen over the next month? So consistent follow-up, being there, is a way to build trust that allows them to feel comfortable actually working with you. And then the 4th thing is publish something that reminds people that you exist. This is now the content creation. So whether you're building a new audience or continuing to remind people, hey, I'm here, I can help you. That's it. You're not a media company. You're not building this giant funnel. You're a one-person business. You're a small business. You're probably trying to do a lot of these things yourself. And so what you want to focus on is doing things that help you and your business and your name and your audience grow by being useful and being visible. So build that every day. Don't overthink this. Don't hide in your notes app or in AI or doom scrolling for more ideas. Just do something that gets you one step closer to a sale daily. That's your job. Step 3 to breaking 10K. Stop counting in real time. Here's the part that trips up 90% of people that are under 10K a month. They're too focused on the numbers. They check Stripe every few hours. They're checking to see if they made a sale. They refresh their social stats after every post. How many people saw that? How many people liked it? Did they get any shares? They count their clicks. They count their open rates. This is like checking your weight, getting on the scale after every meal. So here's the new rule. No scorekeeping mid-round. Do your work, stay in the game, review your numbers once a week. Ask, did I make offers? Did I talk to people? And did I create visibility? That's your scorecard. Anything else is just noise. It's just a distraction. It's chasing dragons that you don't need to chase. Anything else is noise. Because the moment when you start tracking too soon, two things are going to happen. If the number is low, you're going to panic and start trying to figure out how to pivot. If the number is high, then you start to overthink and tighten up. Maybe you overthink in a good way of like, oh, that's the thing that works. Or you tighten up of like, oh, is that the thing that works? And either way, it's going to cause you to stall out. So here's my final thought for you. Play your game. You're not building an empire yet. You're building confidence. You're not trying to scale. You're trying to stabilize this thing. You're trying to get to know for yourself that it's real. And you don't get to your first confidence checkpoint by copying someone else that's at level 30. You get there by adjusting your scorecard for the reality of where you're at right now, focusing on a few things that matter and then doing those things consistently without panic, without too much thought. Just do them. That's how you break 10K a month. So now go play the right game, make your own rules, and win.